Warm-up's over.
Hello and welcome to my in-depth guide on Yellow Piccolo, or as I like to call him, Lemon Pickle, or, as we all know him to be, Power Awakened Piccolo. This is the form he engaged Gamma 2 in before entering Orange mode. But in this video, we will be learning everything there is to know about this guy, from his basic toolkit, Staminabreaks, infinite combos, optimization, tech at the very end, as well as overall giving you some tips and tricks on how to use this character and his skills online properly. But before we get into that, let me just tell you guys, I thank you guys a lot for keeping up with my content and continuing to support my channel. It means the world to me, guys. Especially after I went through that hiatus for a bit there. I was going through some tough times, very bad mental state, and it's just not a good idea to play this game when you're in that state of mind. This game can be very frustrating to play sometimes, and it really means the world to me that you guys continue to support even after that. So thank you. And on that note, please, if you haven't yet, hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you are new and enjoy this kind of content. I do my best to upload as often as I possibly can, and it helps a lot in the long run to get the videos out faster. But anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Now, very similar to a very controversial character from the previous DLC, DBS Superhero Gohan, this Piccolo is like an upgraded version of the original base Piccolo from the base game of Xenoverse 2, with some very long-reaching attack strings that make him exceptionally good at fighting from a distance. He is very simply just a much better version all around than the original base Piccolo from the base game. He also has some unique combo routes which the rest of the cast do not possess aside from the CACs in Beast Mode. This makes him very unique amongst the rest of the cast of Xenoverse 2. He's also got your run-of-the-mill skill set. Burst dashes and pursuit attacks are the exact same as the original Piccolo from the base game, as well as his Ki Blasts being the exact same as everybody else. However, he does have the homing charge Ki Blast, which is very useful for setups and for applying pressure to your opponent. Both dash attacks are the same as the original, but they have minimal iframes. And of course, no unique jump attack, which is to be expected. The grab is strange. It's like the original, but it tosses them further up in the air for some reason. And his back hit is the same as the original. Nothing too noteworthy about his Super Soul aside from the recovery boost to your stamina by 10%, and he has Auto Just Guard as the limit burst. Health recovery would have suited him better in my opinion. Pretty standard amongst the rest of the cast. He has a step and chase cancelable combo in his full square. This one's only doable when close to the ground, but it's really good for forcing snap vanishes out of your opponent. One light too heavy sets up Phantom Ki Blast, which can be used for a quick and easy loop. You can also do it this way, which stuns their stamina a little bit more, but it's very tricky to do. I only pulled this off twice in a row. Credit to Kuro-sensei for figuring this one out. After this upwards kick, you can step cancel, and this is a very good combo for carrying your opponent to the ceiling. This one does a good amount of damage and is great for forcing vanishes out of your opponent, but it's only doable when close to the ground. Keep that in mind. After the last hit of this combo here, you can Ki cancel the opposite direction and continue the combo like so. You can loop his lightning kicks, however, keep in mind, if you try this, it's very inconsistent online. You can also bounce them up with a Ki Blast for a loop setup during his arm flurry string here. However, this is very tricky to time and incredibly inconsistent online, so I honestly would not recommend trying it. To perform this loop, you must block cancel and descend incredibly fast. It requires precise timing. First up in his arsenal of skills, we have Evil Eyes. However, this is not the same Evil Eyes you might be familiar with. This Evil Eyes can be chain casted 3 times, and it retains all of the good aspects about the original skill, from combo extensions, damage, etc. It's incredibly strong and is easily your best super skill. It's also useful because it can double as a back hit, and is incredibly effective against those people who panic vanish. This might look familiar to y'all who have played Blue Evolution Vegeta. They repurposed his special beam cannon as a super attack, though it retains its unblockable nature, and it's much faster than the original ultimate skill. Use this for ending your combos. I think we can all agree this is the lamest skill in the game. Dimps, seriously, stop using this to pad your DLC, it's getting old. They gave him maximum charge instead of full power, thankfully, although in my opinion, every character that has 9 or 10 bars of ki needs ultimate charge. The first of his ultimate attacks is Evil Explosion. Though it may share the same name, it is nothing like the original skill. It's a lot like Blue Evolution Vegeta's Gallic Rush attack, however it is much more powerful than that skill, in the fact that it's faster, easier to combo into, it does more damage, and it has guard armor, so you can go right through attacks like so. Though keep in mind, it is breakable if your opponent's really good at reacting. The second ultimate skill in his arsenal is Light Grenade, another repurposed super skill. However, I think this should have been an ultimate attack from the very beginning, so it's nice to see it make its debut as a proper ultimate skill. It is also very solid at catching and countering limit bursts, however it will not work on Super Armor limit burst, of course. His evasive skill is of course a repurposed Evil Flight Strike, however just like Beast Gohan's Evil Whirlwind, it is infinitely worse than the original skill, doesn't combo into anything but Meteor Crash. Dimps, seriously, buff this thing. Of course, he's got the standard 1 heavy into light stamina break, then he's also got 4 heavy into light stamina break. 5 heavy will also work in linking light and heavy stamina breaks, however, if you want to link heavy, you have to delay it a bit, otherwise it will whiff, as you can see here. This is easily your best option for light break. After the final hit of his full light combo here, you can snap vanish and link into light and heavy stamina break, however keep in mind you are vanishing so you have to spend stamina. These are the options you've got if you want to tack on a bit of extra damage before stamina breaking and you don't want to make their stamina recover fast. After 2 of his arm flurry inputs, you can link into light and heavy stamina break. However, if you want to do heavy, you must be on the ground or right up against the ceiling. It will not work anywhere else on the map. This one only works when you're pressed up against the ceiling. Because the last hits of this combo end in a heavy knockdown, you can snap vanish, spending a single bar of stamina to get those stamina breaks off. However, you are spending something. But don't fret just yet, I do have a better option for you. If you catch them, and they happen to be at the lowest stamina possible, you can also do it this way. Every single one of these kicks in his lightning kick string can link into light stamina breaks super duper easy. This is probably one of your best options. After the final hit of his lightning kick combo chain, you can link light and heavy stamina breaks. However, you are using stamina, so make sure you're using it wisely. After the final hit of his heavy light heavy string, you can snap vanish, spending a bar of stamina to get a heavy stamina break or light. However, keep in mind, to get the light, you have to be at the ceiling. You also have this option here, an alternative method that you can only do at the ceiling. It doesn't cost stamina though, and you can make it easier on yourself to time by block canceling. If they're recovering stamina really fast, you can also stunt it by doing this. There is a bit of delay to it, but you can link light and heavy stamina breaks off of back hits. This has to be one of the sickest ways to combo into a stamina break in the entirety of the game. I mean, come on, linking it after an Evil Eyes, that's sick!
10, 9, 8, 7, ignition. 5, 4, 3,